ASMR video. I wasn't gonna play Witchy Life Story today, but I'm having like decision paralysis and I can't decide on like another filler game to play in between this, like the last week and continuing this, so I just decided to continue this. I'm gonna do like a 45-minute session max, as it's like 4:15 right now, and at 5 o'clock I would like to make my lunches. I've got meal prepping to do for work, so that's why we're gonna see how far we can get in 45 minutes. I feel like it takes me an hour to do like 2 days, so I don't have very high hopes on how many days we're going to get through, but if we can at least do 1 day or 1 day and a little bit, I'll be happy. I'm sorry I didn't read that first one, but Jonas wants something to stop bad things happening, and Nisha wants something to stop feeling bogged down and to break free. So let's just quickly go into the garden and pick our little, whichever ones are ready. None of them are ready. Nope. Let's water all these, but we can grab some weeds. It's that one. Wait, what's in here? What if we put some of this? That was so random. My smoke alarm started going off, and now we have a visitor. If you haven't met Gina, here she is. She might just hang out with us for a little bit. I don't know if I've watered everything enough. Okay. Let's go. So maybe I should get all of them. And compost these. I don't really know what I need. I'm just pressing buttons at this point. Oh, is that dead? Or does that one take 2 years? What I got? Let's take that. Some water. That one kind of looks dead, not gonna lie. Let's do that. Let's water them. And I need my gloves for this one. Okay, cool. Let's go back in the home and make our potions. She's being a very good girl. Alright, so let's do this order. She needs a charm to stay awake. So to get a plus, we need a lavender. Need orange, which is this one. And we need this, which is this one, I think. And she wants a charm, which is that. Very good. We're definitely getting quicker now. Let's keep crafting. We have our energized charm. Alright, order number 2. Jonas, he wants an oil for good vibes, so that's an oil. He wants the rosemary shield, and blue is flower, and the circle with the dot is that. Yep, that worked. We have our safety oil. Yep, very good. And then our last one is an oil. Okay, cool. I still got enough for feeling bogged down. So we need a star. It's a chamomile. That's that one. We need pink, which is probably this one. And we need that one again. Nice. We got everything we needed. Oh, that's a cute oil. I Also, I have my face here again. I didn't put makeup on or anything, I'm just chilling. Do we need to talk to the bird? He's got something for me. Here's a treat. Ooh, nice. An amethyst. That's awesome. Alright, now let's go to the village and give everyone what they need. And check on the people who got the potions yesterday or whatever. You walk into the studio and see Nisha standing frozen in the middle of the room. Stop, don't come any closer. You'll get sucked into. But I've got your order. Which one's the freedom oil? That one. Quick, roll it to me. Okay. You take the freedom oil and roll it towards Nisha. However, due to the oil's non-cylinder form, it starts to veer off to the left. Nisha reaches for it, but her feet appeared glued to the floor. Fortunately, she manages to grab it just before it rolls out of reach. Got it. The oil won't help with whatever glue has you stuck to the floor. It's not glue. Pressure radiating from these walls is trapping me here. When I wrote my order to you, I could still at least move my feet. But now I can't move at all. Nisha pops up the oil and applies it to her wrists. Wait a few moments, then another few moments. Let me see if I can move now. Nisha tries to lift her foot, but it's still stuck to the floor. Stupid oil, why isn't it working? Probably because you haven't actually solved what's keeping you from moving. Obviously, it's some sort of energy in the room. Well, yeah, but what energy exactly, and why? That's what the oil is supposed to help you figure out. I don't have time for this. I need to get unstuck now. You need to stop and think about what's causing this. That's it. You're a witch. Yes, so that means you can do energy readings, right? What if you do an energy reading of me? I just read about them in last month's coven bulletin. They said energy readings can help you figure out how you're feeling. Apparently they should be easy enough for a witch, unless you're really like not a witch. I can do energy readings with my eyes closed, even though I've never done them with my eyes open. Nothing. Get into position. You should be fine as is. You've got your grand 200s of energy readings, so it can't be that hard. Besides, it's not like Nisha has any experience with energy readings either. She won't be able to tell if you're really seeing something or just making it up. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. I'm seeing colours. It's kind of orangey, which means there's a lot of creativity, ambition and confidence in this room. Also, this energy might be too much at times and can be your undoing. As if. What else do you see? How about the shape? Circles can be kind of like a barrier, a shade that keeps things in or out. Maybe explain why I'm stuck. At least it seems like Nisha's buying it. You're kind of running out of ideas. Let's wrap this up with one more element that you see. Looks like the aura is concentrating around a head, similar to a crown. Could mean a sign of transformation or transcendence. Or a block, loss of sense of meaning. Sounds a little intense. So orange and circular energy located around my head. Okay, but what do these things combined mean? What is the deal with this stupid room and with me? Please see. Just as you're about to give your explanation, you realize you do feel a strange energy, like a simmer on the verge of an oil, and it seems to want Nisha's attention. Could the energy be coming from the room, or maybe from something else? It's probably best you just focus on the aura reading. It's what Nisha asked for anyway. The colour orange indicates an abundance of creative and ambitious energy. Meanwhile, the energy's circular shape says it's guarding or protecting itself. However, the energy around your head means big new ideas are coming. need to seek them out. Wow, you sounded like a legit witch there. There is something in here. It's just a loose shelf. I should go over and fix it. No, I can feel it, Nisha. Maybe that's the energy or... Anyways, thanks for the spell and the reading. I can move my feet again. Better get back to work, don't you think? Now if you could go so I can paint, that would also be great. Right, Nisha? Sorry, it's nothing to worry about. Oh, she's being mean to me. Why does it feel like everyone in this village asks for my help and then kicks me out? Alright, let's talk to Devon. Walk up to the music studio. You oddly don't hear any sound coming from inside. Devon, are you in there? Gremmzlin, is that you? Yeah, only you, as far as I can tell. You need to be quick. What's going on? Alright, we're good. Look down and notice Devon is grasping your arm. Put your hand on theirs. Lessens the hold on your arm. When I talk about it, you're going to laugh at me. I'd never laugh at you. After what I did at the party, people keep coming to see me. Oh, she just fell asleep. Do you like my whispering too? Is it very calming? I think so. After what I did at that party, people keep coming to see me. So every time someone knocks on the door, I put on a fake voice and tell them I'm not here. But I don't think it's very convincing because they keep coming. And now everyone just thinks I'm weird. That means the spell worked. They're not supposed to think I'm weird, not that. The fact that people are coming to see you. I guess. But my throat hurt so much from all that talking the other day. I'm tired too. I haven't been able to practice any of my singing. I see. I'm sure after today you'll feel much better. Obviously, I'm jealous of people like Nisha and Jonas. People with big personalities can walk into a room full of confidence and people notice them. But for me, I feel like such a background person. And then when I get my time in the spotlight, I just get overwhelmed. I feel like I should be more like them, then I would have a role in social situations. A role, like a job, I guess. I mean, like what do I bring to the table? I'm just the dull, quiet person who stands in the corner. People only come to see me now because they think I'm something else. Don't you want to be someone else? Wasn't it you someone knew me or something? I was wrong. I want to be the quiet person who stands in the corner but that doesn't feel interesting enough. Sorry if I'm being such a downer right now, but I don't know what to do. She's falling asleep again. Take the hand. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I know I'm also not the most socially experienced person, but I don't think you're dull at all. I appreciate your more quiet nature. A lot of social stuff is overwhelming for me too. So you can count on me to stand in that corner with you. Thanks, Gremmzlin. That means a lot to me. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is pressure. Like I need to be socializing all the time, and if I don't make the most of it, I've somehow failed. Is that what I'm supposed to be feeling too? I know I've spread my anxiety again. This is pretty hard. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only person here at least. Feel free to vent to me about the awkwardness of it all. And you can vent to me too. And we can help each other summon the courage to keep marching forward. We shall rule over the quiet back corner of every party. It shall be open to everyone who wishes they weren't at the party. I'm really glad you stopped by. I'm feeling much better now. I'm glad. I should get going though and let you rest. God, thanks. Bye. How funny. Burgundy. Burgundy is a colour used for manifesting. I could help Devon summon up the energy to make things happen. Let me write this down. Right, I need to buy some more stuff. I need 2 of these. And 1 of these. I just want 2 of each thing. And these are still way too expensive. Alright, let's talk to Jonas. I think I have oil or something for him. You'll arrive at the town square and look for Jonas. I can't find him. Jonas, where are you? Walk over and look behind it to find Jonas curled up in a ball and hiding his face. Can I get that spell I requested? Yes. Jonas, the safety oil. There it is. Is there a reason you're hiding? Jonas lifts his head as he takes the safety oil from you. Jonas, what happened to your face? Does it really look that bad? You look leaning close to Jonas. He looks pretty banged up. What are you doing? Sorry, just wanted to make sure none of your injuries look too serious. Thanks, I guess. So what exactly happened? My face, well, that's from a metal bar swinging into my eye. Can't see them, but all my fingers are bruised from missing nails with the hammer. I thought you were supposed to be good at this building stuff. Usually I am. I pride myself on workplace safety. Something feels off. I see. Maybe being a boss is a curse. I've never been asked so many questions in my life. Jonas, is this the right screw? Jonas, do these table legs look even? Jonas, do you think this tent will fall over? All while I'm hammering away at a piece of wood. Okay, so you're not the best at multitasking is what I'm learning. No. So, why are you hiding? Because I have to demonstrate the new saw to the crew in a few minutes. And you're afraid that I'm going to saw my arm off. I see. Well, you've got your safety spell. That's it. We're talking about an arm or no arm here. Do you doubt my spell work? No, it's just... Can you say a few, magic words or something? Magic words? Isn't that a thing witches do? Isn't that a thing witches do? Sure, maybe in children's books. Yes, of course. How does this sound to you? I love peanut butter sandwich. I'm allergic to sandwiches. Wait, why are you laughing? Like my leg, aren't you? Jonas, where are you? Crap, it's almost time. I'm going to die. Gotta help me. Did you apply the safety oil yet? Oh, right. Jonas smears the oil over himself. Okay. Now what? Go to your meeting. Magic words. Jonas really doubts the potency of your magic. You should show him how it's done. Or is it even worth the effort? How about making him pay? Okay, here's some magic words. Avoid this man, or whatever. Wait, what? There he is. Come on, Jonas. Coming. You're coming with me in case anything goes wrong. I already told you I hate blood. Jonas grabs your arm and pulls you with him towards the crew. Jonas takes his place by a massive saw. Hello, crew. Today I'm here to give a demonstration of this new piece of equipment. It's a giant saw. And I don't think I need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. A giant saw is not a toy. So, first you press this button here. Are you trying to leave? Jonas pauses and looks around. Anyways, just press this button and... What is that? Anyway, just press this button and... Okay, who's making that noise? Because I'm going to press this button and something bad is going to happen. There it is. We need to move very slowly. Have I already chopped up my pinky and I haven't noticed yet? I don't see any blood to you. Should I grab him? Grab me. Jonas looks up, his face turns pale. Ah, a shelf of wooden planks and metal poles collapses, kicking up a descends upon Jonas. Are you okay? I said yes. Your boss, sit in this chair and relax. I'll get him a cup of tea. I said leave me alone. Oh, he's angry. Jonas shoves his way out of the crowd and takes off running. His crew stands around dumbfounded. The guy brewed the tea too long. Poor guy. Maybe I should have put a little more effort into those magic words after all. Crazy. Alright, I think this is checking on Jean. I should check in on Jean. Maybe he'll have some snacks for me. Walk up and knock on the door. Yes. Is he not going to open the door? Open the door and see Jean. Surrounded by books. What the heck? Ah, gremmzlin. Am I interrupting something? No, I should take a break. Sorry, I was just thinking. Come this way. Tea, yes please. 2 cups of tea to the table. I also have some macaron. Would you like? Yes. Brings over a plate of macarons in a rainbow of colours. I want the pink one, obviously. That one is raspberry. Take a bite. Perfect level of sweet yet tart. Tartness is one of the key attributes of raspberries, and sometimes it can be too much. To use sugar to balance the tartness, but not overwhelm it. What were all those books you were reading? Cookbooks. You still read cookbooks, of course. Don't you have like all your own recipes? Yes, but I study to create them. Also, it's good to learn about other people's techniques. You never know what will prove helpful. So that means you'll be studying for like ever. Do we just not continue to study throughout their lives? More of a process of failures and successes. Do your failures explode? Sometimes they burn. I was like you as a student. Really? I wasn't very good at school. Hang on now, teachers would get mad at me for reading cookbooks in class. Must have been popular. I wasn't. They put me in charge of the school's bake sale one day as punishment. No one wanted to help me, so I had to do it all myself. I baked all sorts of cookies and cakes. It was a lot of work. I guess I'm here as punishment, but I'm not putting the festival on by myself. No, the point of the bake sale was to punish me for my love of baking. But you still love baking, even more so. Everything sold out from that bake sale. It was the most successful one ever. One of the people there was a teacher from culinary school, and they asked me if I'd like to attend their school. I said yes and never looked back. Learning isn't bad, but not everyone learns the same way. Also, some people are just mean. I'm happy you didn't stop baking for one. These macarons are delicious. Break time's over, isn't it? If you don't mind. Not at all. See you later. Why am I stuck? Yellow can be associated with learning, but also joy. Even though he seems to already like learning, I guess John is struggling with those Madelines though. Maybe incorporating something yellow would help remind him to find the joy in learning. Let's take note of that in my grimoire. Let's talk to Ruth first. Wonder how Ruth's day of relaxation went. One moment, please. Come in. Oh, gremmzlin, is there something I can help you with? I was just stopping by to see how the relaxation spell worked. I guess the spell, I don't know what came over me. I wanted to do all these things I normally wouldn't do. Honestly, it was kind of nice switching things up a bit. And my nails have never looked so nice. Perhaps I don't pamper myself enough. Unfortunately, I think I might have scared Nisha a little bit. I don't think she was quite prepared to deal with that. Sounds like it worked. I think so. I just hope I wasn't too much of a burden on Nisha. I've already asked her to do an art installation at the festival. Asking for more than that would be too much. I might be an old lady, but I can still take care of myself. Besides, we've got you to help us keep us all in check, right? Oh, yeah, totally. I'm only teasing, sort of. When people are worried about me, I can sense it from Mel as well. And maybe, just maybe, a smidge from you. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If the festival goes well, everything will fall into place. What's everything? Well, if the festival goes well, there's no more reason to worry. The village will be back on its feet. People will be interested in revisiting Flora. Our farms will produce an abundance of produce. Our artisans will draw people from all around. These are some lofty goals for one festival. I know, but a bear can dream. But what I want the most, truly more than anything, is for Nisha to feel comfortable leaving here. Don't want to keep a genius artist. Of course I don't want her to leave, but I want her to stay because she wants to, not out of obligation. Nisha had a rough childhood. My daughter, her mother passed away, then the bullying in school. I tried to be there for her the best I could, but it was hard balancing all of it. The village entered a slump. I worked longer hours, which meant missed art shows. I always tried to make it up to her. I always supported her, but it's very strange becoming the person who causes worrying rather than being the one who worries. I want Nisha to become the best person she can be. She can't be stuck thinking about an old lady like me. Have you ever told Nisha any of this? No, she doesn't need me to dump on her right now emotionally. Not that you need me to do that either. Goodness, my apologies. You only stopped to ask about the spell. Stop being so emotional, Ruth. You have work to get done. It's alright, really. No more of this talk, and Mel would say we must focus on the task at hand. Though I'm glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. Perhaps that relaxation spell still has some lingering effects. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm sure you were planning on this being a quick visit. Actually, I wasn't. No worries. Out the door with you. Farewell. They keep pushing me out. She is a strange old lady. I can kind of see how she and Gran are friends. It seems like she cares a lot about Nisha, but that's also somehow stressful. Another colour. Black. The colour for connection, but like a deep connection. But also boundaries. Interesting. Maybe Ruth could use something associated with the colour back. She cares. Oh, I skipped that one. Back from what, I wonder. I'll jot that down in my grimoire. Alright, last one. Let's talk to Mel. Mel is nowhere to be found. What the heck? Mel needs a charm to stay awake. Oh god, the festival is on fire. Not that you're on fire. I'm just so Mel. Betting so is completely. If you're this tired, why you just go home and sleep? No time. Let's count napkins. Try holding the charm and see if it helps. You can tell she's barely hanging in there. An energized charm won't be strong enough to help with this level of exhaustion. But you know Mel is beyond stress, so maybe getting work done is what she needs before she can rest. Mel, I'm going to try something a little extra to help you out. Have you ever read about incantations in Coventpolitan? I thought you said no more Coventpolitan. I did, but I want you to try something, okay? A witchcraft of image, she has some basic spell supplies around. You managed to find a few white candles and some matches. Place them on the desk in front of Mel, light them. Incantations are usually good for summoning up a big dose of energy. If you have a feeling getting Mel to say one in her state will be a little tricky. I've lit some candles and now I'm going to say some words. I need you to repeat what I say with every ounce of energy you have, okay? I've got this. I'm gonna trudge through all this stuff. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep yawning. I'm really not that tired. Must be all the whispering. Let's try. I'll complete my task one by one, even if they're no fun. Now you can get your work done if you repeat the words. What words? It's gonna be harder than I thought. Time to be dramatic. I was dreaming. Did the incantation work? No, because I need you to say the incantation with me. Please try again. Don't give up on me. Let's give it another go. Focus on what I say. I'll complete my tasks. So close, come on, do it. They're no fun. I think I can feel its energy starting to work. Fantastic. If you say it one more time, you'll be back up on your feet, and I'll get all my work done. Of course. Behold the power of magic, right? Yes, magic. Say the incantation one more time. Here we go. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. I'll sit straight in her chair, grasping the energized charm. She takes a deep breath. I'll complete my tasks one by one, even if they're no fun. I feel amazing. Incantations are amazing. Witches are amazing. It's up to me to make up for the fact that we're understaffed and over budget. Pulling all those all-nighters has started getting a little rough, but it is what it is. Is there no one else who can help? I mean, yes, but keep asking me for help, and so the cycle continues. But I feel much better now, thanks to you. Okay, bye. That wasn't so hard after all, and now Mel will be able to get all her work done and get some proper rest. I think it's time to sleep. Yay, let's end the day. We're almost a week in. I think like it's taking me longer because I'm reading out everything. I don't want to read it too fast. Alright, gremmzlin with needs. So much I want to say. Conflict in the planning committee. I have a solution. Want nothing to go wrong. Little lost. Not capturing flora. Someone else has a good idea. Alright, let's make some potions. Got our book. Let's pick our first order. So we need a heart, which is a rose. Is that the rose? Yes. We need purple, lavender, and we need that yellow one. Is it yarrow? What does she want? A potion. I think that's the potion. Oh, is that not the potion? It is the potion. So what's wrong? What did I do wrong? Rose. Oh, it's a different purple. That purple. There we go. I didn't realise there was two purples. Chit chat potion. Keep crafting. Our second potion is we need a star, an orange, and the H. The star is the chamomile. That's the orange, and the H is this geranium. And he wants a charm. Very nice. Success charm. That's a cute charm. Alright. And our last one, we need a plus, a dark purple, potion, and the H. Plus is the lavender, dark purple, and the H is the geranium. Nice. Guidance potion. Nice, let's finish. Do you have anything for me, my friend? A tree coming up. He doesn't have anything for me, but that's fine. Oh, let's go to the garden. Can't forget to pick whatever's in the garden. Alright, that one's done. And then already there. So are these ready now? No, not till tomorrow. But I can make them ready. I don't know if there's any specific ones. What if I just do one of each, you know? Alright. Let's go to the village. I'm gonna buy some stuff. I need 2 of these. And a charm. Alright, let's talk to Nisha, I guess. Into the studio and see Nisha working on a painting. Don't sneak up here like that. I've been pretty in the zone all day today, which is great, but also makes me susceptible to sneaky witches. Thanks for your help, of course. I'm always here for you. There's that noise again. I still need Jonas to fix that shelf. She starts to look scared. How about we walk to the beach again? It's time I took a break. If there's something wrong. You spend too much time in the studio, you start to hear things, trust me. Come on, let's go. She grabs you by the hand and pulls you out of the studio and down to the beach. See, Nisha looks down at my hands, shimmy. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realise. Don't worry, I don't mind. She looks down away from you, but you can see a small smile on her face. Both stand still for a little while as you watch the waves. Take a little glance over at Nisha. Is there going to be a problem with me flirting with everybody? I'd master it. I don't think the ocean is something to be mastered. I've looked out at this ocean almost my whole life and I'm still in awe of it. I think that's why it always helps soothe my mind. I'm worried about Gran. Why is that? She's been acting odd. It's more than that. She acts like everything is fine, so I can't tell if everything is fine. She was apparently like this too when my parents died. Everything was fine even though it wasn't. I just wish she would openly let herself feel feelings, you know. Maybe she's okay. No one can be fine about everything all the time. I guess I feel like I owe happiness to Gran to make up for everything she's been through. But I can't tell if she's really proud of me or not. She's always been fine with me, with the village, with everything. I think this is so embarrassing. I didn't think I'd talk so much about all this. It's okay. Don't worry about it. This is a pretty stressful time for everyone, so I'm sure it's causing feelings to bubble up. All sorts: jealousy, frustration, admiration, maybe even love. Love. Well, I should get back. I want to get that painting done by the end of the day. I wonder if these beach chats will become a habit. I hope so. That's cute. Hello. That can mean something with friendship, but also happiness. It does seem like Nisha's struggling with her relationship with her grandmother. Relationship with Flora is also a little off right now. Something. Oh, I missed that part. I skipped through it too quickly. Let's talk to Devon. Walk up to the music studio and hear some music from inside. I can go with an acoustic guitar, but I always go with an acoustic guitar. Does that mean that's my style? Or that I never innovate? Classic Devon having a classic crisis. Here's your spell. Oh, ginger guidance potion. So how goes the music? I'm not really sure. I think I've got the basic melody down. Overall tone and arrangement still feels up. With the melody, it would have gone so far today, and I'm terrified they will hate it. It sounds like you've got a melody. Isn't that enough? I don't know. Sometimes when people say, let's see your work in progress, they really mean, is it done? I know exactly what you mean. This one time I was working on a potion. It wasn't going all that smoothly, but genius takes time, right? After the umpteenth explosion, my gran had added up and threw my ingredients into the compost. I suppose it's a good thing music doesn't really explode. Do either Nisha or Jonas know what Mel and Ruth are looking for? What about asking them, but they're both so busy I'd feel bad imposing. Alright, just because you're already here, I'm happy to help. I don't know much about music, to be honest. That's fine. I just need help figuring out what kind of music best represents flora. I'll start by asking you a few questions if that's alright. Sure, I guess. Wait, let me take the guided potion first so I can get the most out of this. Devon quickly downs the potion. Ready? First question. Festivals, what kind of music comes to mind? Something to chill out to. People come together and celebrate our life, I guess, like our witch rituals, but bigger. Have you never been to a festival before? No. I guess you did say you'd never been to a party. It shouldn't be surprising that you've never been to a festival. Don't rituals count for anything? How come you've never been? My gran tried. The rest of my family said they'd lost their focus because they solely used to be for blessing the local town. But now festivals are all fun and games, so maybe that's not such a bad thing. What's your favourite part about festivals? That's a big question. Music is always great, mainly because it's local musicians. There's the food, candy, apples, fritters, ice cream, donut, candy. Cotton candy. My mouth is watering thinking about it. And then there's the carnival games and the petting zoo, and I'm rambling, aren't I? It's nice learning more about you. I'll definitely have to show you around at the festival then. Yeah, that'll be fun. Anyways, I got us distracted. I have another question for you. What do you think the tone of flora is? How about eccentric? That I really want to talk, but still, I don't get how this place operates. Maybe I'm not the person to ask. What am I going to do? What kind of music should I write? What about runes again? They certainly resonated with Devon last time. Maybe they can help out again. I need some paper, a pen, and some sort of bowl or bag to hold things. I'm going to write down a few runes and then you're going to pull out one of them. You see, look at the bowl. Really? Sorry, it's all I've got. It's fine, pulling things out of hats is fine. Anyway, runes can be used in spells for an extra boost as a method of divination. These symbols do look sort of familiar. Have I used them before? No, maybe the witch from your town uses them though. Yeah, maybe. You finish writing the runes and place them into the hat. Alright, once you pull one out, I'll read it to you. Devon reaches into the hat, then stops. Pull it out. It's for you. I'm too nervous, I'll pick the wrong one. Usually, when used for divination, the person asking for the rune should pull them. And that's what they want then. Fine, let me see. You pull a piece of paper out of the hat. Looks like we pulled. What rune is this? Did you just write these a moment ago? Gran always said your writing was awful. It looks like the rune is... My intuition got it. Why do you still look worried? The rune kind of says to just do what you want to do. So maybe you don't need to worry about Ruth and Mel. I suppose. So they're all sorted, right? Are you ready for that meeting? Yep. Is there something else? Can you come with me to my meeting for moral support? You don't have to come in or anything. Just walk over with me and wait outside. He said in a few minutes. I guess we better head over there. Thank you. I Devon walk over to the town hall. Break a leg. Thanks. Devon enters Ruth's office and you wait outside. You can hear Devon playing a melody on their guitar. You can't quite make it out. Sounds like it's going well enough though. Maybe you should try getting more into reading runes. It what sounds like thank yous and goodbyes. Guess the meeting's over. Wonder how it went. Well, they said it didn't sound cohesive. Sometimes what comes from the soul isn't cohesive. It's complicated and emotional. Whatever it is, the music isn't right yet. For some reason, it just hasn't clicked yet. And now they probably think I'm a terrible composer. I don't think that's true. The rune could still be right. My interpretation could be wrong. I could always take another look. I just need to be alone right now. I'll be right back. I just need to get some water. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping another 15 minutes will be enough. I've talked to those two, so I need to talk to Jean. You arrive at the restaurant. It seems quieter than usual. You can't smell any cookies baking or burning. Maybe I should just knock and leave it in front of the door. What was the success charm? I still have 1, 2, 3, 6. Where is it? It's not. Am I blind? There it is. Guess no snacks today, however. Before you go run away, you hear the door open behind you. Come inside, please. Are there snacks? I've just finished making some tea and scones. Would you like some? Yes, I consider myself a connoisseur of scones and tea. You go into the restaurant with John and see a fresh cup of tea and scones sitting on the table. You immediately sit down and gobble it up. This is perfection. Good. John shifts in his seat. These scones have a purpose. Can I talk to the Madeleines again? Being bribed. Why did you have to lie about the Madeleines? This is what happens when you get suckered in by sweet treats. I see. Maybe I should figure something out for the Floralia festival. Chocolate cake could work. If you already had the chocolate cake, you want the Madeleines. No, I can do it. I just need to prepare. Channeling spirits is, intense work and stuff. I think it's raining. I can't believe you're doing this again. It's been like raining off and on all day. It is we, your Madeleines from their garbage grave. Why do you summon us? Can Gremmzlin hear what I'm saying? I'm sorry for running. Oh my god, it's raining so heavily. That's nice. Now I have my own ASMR. Oops, I wonder if you guys can hear it. I'm sorry my poor skills led to that critic criticizing you, criticizing us. You're supposed to say something nice now, aren't you? You have to try again. That's the hard part. The closer I get to the solution, the harder it is to try again. Don't you just have to follow the recipe? Baking is more than following a recipe. It's a feeling for when the eggs are beaten just right, knowing the gentleness required to fold in the flour. I've had this restaurant for 7 years with no bad reviews. Does that mean everyone's been lying to me this whole time? The village, my customers, the other critics. Don't let your feelings get in the way. I don't have feelings. You're pretty upset only because they were dishonest. Maybe. Okay, you need to get out of here. Didn't you say you had a solution? Yes, then why are you telling us all this? I feel bad. If you have a solution, I don't know for certain it's a solution. Unless you try, yes. All we have to say is, what are you waiting for? Get to it. And we won't come back until it's done. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. Head rush. I need to get baking. Don't worry, I'm going. You leave the restaurant open, that's the last time you have to channel a cake or cookie. To Mel. Time to see if this incantation's got Mel in tip-top shape. You walk to the front door and knock. The door is flung open. Gremmzlin, perfect timing. I know you said to stop those rituals, but I was wondering if you could help me with one teensy little. No, you need to rest. But I need to focus, Jean. If I complete my tasks one by one, they'll get done. Wasn't Gremmzlin's charm supposed to help with that? Well, yes, but you see, we also recited some incantations yesterday. Incantations? Yes, incantations, and I think they did the trick. That sounds like a lot of magic. I know, isn't it wonderful? But then I had the thought of, why stop there? If I do my ritual on top of Gremmzlin's magic, it might have a multiplier effect. I think you just need to rest. But with magic, I won't have to. Isn't that right, Gremmzlin? Oh she's right. I hear there are these leaves you can chew on, but I know nothing about them. Just think of how great the festival could be if I could get double the amount done. Perhaps if you stopped spending time on rituals and spent more time on your tasks, they'd get done. Awkward. You just spend your days baking the same cookies over and over again. They're cakes, whatever, who cares? All because a critic made one snide comment. You lock yourself in your kitchen, obsessing over every detail. You lock yourself in your office, and when I do see you, it's only when you come home to do rituals. Because people said last year's festival was boring. Who needs rituals when you have a grouchy husband to rile you up? I'm heading to the office. I'll head to the restaurant then. Did my magic just cause their divorce? That's what happens when married people fight, right? I need peace. Mel needs peace. Blue. Yeah, that could do it. Something blue could help Mel obtain at least some tranquility in her life. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. Alright, 2 more. And then we can finish. You walk up to Jonas's house and knock on the door. Can I get you any? Wait, I'm out of tea. Let me see if I have any coffee. Jonas, it's fine. I'm out of coffee too. Would you like water? I'm fine, really. I just stepped in to check on me after yesterday's debacle. I figured you might. The whole town seems to know about it. Even Mel stopped by earlier to see how I was holding up. You know, yesterday, maybe my magic was too strong. Jonas is too nervous to notice. I haven't lost my cool like that since the incident. Take a seat. Go and sit down on the couch. Jonas walks over and sits next to you. Thanks, though I'm kind of afraid you'll think I'm too much. I think it'll be hypocritical to think someone else is too much. I have a point about that. Hey, just kidding. So, I wasn't exactly a model student. I was constantly getting yelled at by the teachers to pay attention. Mel made it look so easy. She could study and study for days and get straight A's, but for me, I couldn't do any of that. All of it felt like too much. I could hardly sit still, let alone focus. Well, I could, but only on specific things. Like things requiring me to use my hands, tinkering with things in shop class, stuff like that. Oh, I get it, really, yeah. That's why my gran decided to train me. Usually onesies will get sent to prestigious academies and stuff. It's not like I don't know stuff, I just kind of feel like you learn in your own way. My parents didn't know what to do about it either, so they just kind of let me do whatever. Mel was their star child, so it didn't really matter. Mel was never like that, even though she struggled with me sometimes too. We're just wired so differently, but I could always tell she believed in me. Well, Mel is young. So when the incident happened, everyone realised that I needed something different. And what was the moment? I was sitting in class and the teacher was teaching us something, but the other students behind me were talking, and there was construction outside, and one of the lights was... What? Some student noticed I wasn't okay, so they crowded around me and they kept asking me a question after, "You okay, Jonas? What's wrong?" I know they only meant well, truly I do, but it was too much, and I picked up my chair and threw it across the room. No one was hurt or anything, but outbursts like that still aren't okay. I ran out of the classroom and hid in the bathroom. Eventually they found me and contacted my parents, but everyone was at a loss on what to do. I visited Mel to try and talk to her about it. She got angry with me too, mostly because she felt disappointed. All this time defending me, and then I go and do that. Sean stepped in, brought up my interest in putting things together. Mentioned the local builder in Flora was looking for an apprentice, and I should consider it. I blurted out yes. Mel lit it up too. She took me to see the builder the next day. The rest is history. So that's the story. So you're a misunderstood genius like me. I don't know about the genius part, but yeah, maybe we just have different learning needs. The more I get to know people, the more I realise everyone is just constantly figuring things out. Like, does anyone know what they're doing? Right? Ask myself that all the time. And then I'm in charge of ensuring everything's built for the festival. And I'm in charge of ensuring everyone can function. Why are we in charge of anything? I don't know. I'm really glad we got to talk about this though. Yeah, I guess it's part of growing closer. It's weird how you want to tell some people everything. You want to tell me everything? Yeah, like this morning I had oatmeal and eggs for breakfast. Yay. I was expecting you to say, oh, that sounds delicious and nutritious, Jonas. And then you tell me what you had for breakfast. Maybe we don't need to tell each other everything to grow closer. Maybe you're right. Oatmeal and eggs are pretty boring breakfasts anyway. I was just trying to figure out other stuff to talk about so we could keep talking. That's all I could think of. That's cute, Norm. Maybe we should call it here for today. I have a few more errands to run anyway. Yeah, I have some construction budget stuff to review. I'll catch you later. Stay chill. Burgundy. Maybe Jonas is more mature than I give him credit for. At least he's more self-aware than I thought, but it sounds like he's still figuring things out. So yeah, Burgundy makes sense then. I should take note of that in my grimoire. Man, I'm running out of time here. That's alright, hopefully this doesn't take more than 5 minutes. As you make your way to the town hall, see another patch of flora full of potentially interesting ingredients. Wow, you look over your shoulder to ensure no one's watching. I'm sure these plants and fungi are chock full of magical potential too. I'll have to take some home for research though. Why can't I take it? Just let me take it. Just because it was fine last time doesn't mean it's fine this time. Not getting caught doesn't make it legal. Fine. Yet again, you're right, but wow, look at that shiny thing. Put everything you can fit into your pockets. You walk into the town hall and head to Riz's office. As you get closer, a heated argument gets louder and louder. You've already spent 75% of the budget. No more buying housewood or whatever you do. Fine, then don't have a stage or produce stands or anything else. So glad you made it. What's going on in there? Oh, that's just Mel and Jonas figuring out the remaining construction budget and schedule. I should really be in there, but I was hoping to get that spell I requested first. It's right here. Just as you're about to hand Ruth a spell, Mel and Jonas interrupt again. Oh, you're the one who stole my allowance to buy baseball cards. That was years ago. I think tensions are just running a little high at the moment, so irritating. While the silence would be nice, I do need to work with them to solve those issues. Sometimes I appreciate the fact that Mel and Jonas are siblings. It means they feel comfortable being honest with each other. The only problem is they can't be too honest with each other. They sound like a lot to handle. Perhaps it is also my responsibility to ensure blow-ups like this don't happen. This could have been avoided if I had communicated my vision more clearly. I mean, you're not their mother. There's only so much you can do about brats. They are certainly acting bratty right now. It's only because they care. Your actions in the short term can have long-term effects. This is way too much for me. It's sort of like your magic, right? Magic is nowhere like being a mayor. I'm not making laws and stuff. Magic only works when you can understand the intention and desires of the person the spell is for. That doesn't sound like something out of Coven Bulletin. Nope. Your grandmother taught me that. Being mayor is similar in that you need to listen to people for things to run smoothly. Understand where they're coming from and what they want. Takes a deep breath and stares off into space. You kind of feel like there's something not being said. If Ruth really believes what she said, you'd think she wouldn't look so sad right now. Maybe Ruth was trying to tell you something when she said magic is like being mayor. Maybe Ruth has some secret intention she wants you to help her with. It looks like you never actually handed over the spell Ruth requested. Take 3 of the mystery ingredients you foraged this morning. The last time you used a random ingredient, it was kind of chaotic, but also cathartic. Maybe one of these will help too. How about this grass? Ruth, hey Ruth, how nice it is to see you. Oh no, it's Robo Ruth. I'm sorry, but I have a meeting I must attend. Wait, you need to take this potion. How kind of you to bring it, I'm sure. Okay, excellent work done now. Here goes nothing. Ruth enters her office. Peek inside. Blah blah blah. Let's just cancel the festival. What? It's so stressful, isn't it? There's so much more we could be doing with our lives. Like travelling. I can't tell. People are stressed, but it's because we're excited about the festival. Yeah, it's for sure gonna be a big success. That's what we think and say every year. I would know. I've been here almost every year. Maybe it's time for a change. I'm feeling a little exhausted. I'm going to head home for the day. The mayor walks out of her office. You managed to hide before she sees you peeping. That didn't seem normal. How about we get this budget and production schedule done? Maybe that'll help relieve some stress. Yeah. That was good, right? I guess so. Alright, I think that's everything. Let's go home. And let's sleep. And we're gonna end it there. I've ended up playing this game for like an hour and 15 minutes rather than just 45 minutes. So I'm gonna have so much fun editing that. So let's go back to the main page. Alright, well, that's it for today's video. Hopefully I can get this out and edited to you by next week. That's the plan, but thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you